China, a land that has stood for over 5,000 years, a civilization older than Rome, and as enduring as time itself. From ancient kings who claimed the mandate of heaven, to emperors whose palaces touched the clouds, to the skyscrapers that now pierce the modern skyline. This is the story of China, a tale of dynasties, disasters, and dazzling rebirths. It all begins in myth, with the Yellow Emperor said to be the ancestor of all Han Chinese. But soon, myth gave way to archaeology along the Yellow River, the cradle of Chinese civilization. This is where the Xia and Shang dynasties left their marks, giving us bronze organized rule and the very first Chinese characters on oracle bones. Then came the Zhou, who established the mandate of heaven, the idea that a just ruler has heaven's blessing. This era gave birth to China's great philosophies. Confucius taught order, Laozi preached harmony, and legalists argued for strict laws. But the Zhou weakened, and China fractured into the warring states. Amidst this chaos, one state, the Qin, rose to power. In 221 BCE, Qin Shi Huang did the impossible. He conquered all his rivals and declared himself China's first emperor. He standardized everything coins writing, and measurement sand began the first version of the Great Wall. But his rule was harsh, and his dynasty was short-lived next. The Han dynasty rose, replacing fear with philosophy. It opened the Silk Road, linking China to the West. Paper was invented, and Confucianism became the state's doctrine for 400 years. The Han stood so tall that the dominant ethnic group still calls themselves Han Chinese. After the Han fell, centuries of division followed, but this period also saw the arrival of Buddhism. Eventually, the Sui and then the Great Tang dynasty reunited the empire. The Tangs was a golden age of culture. Its capital, Chang'an, was the largest city in the world, and its influence spread far and wide. Following the Tang came the Song dynasty, an age of innovation. Printing, gunpowder, and a booming economy marked this era. But from the northern steppes, a new threat emerged. The Mongols, led by Kublai Khan, conquered China and founded the Yuan dynasty. For the first time, China was ruled by outsiders. But the Chinese rose again, establishing the Ming dynasty. They rebuilt the Great Wall, constructed the Forbidden City, and sent Admiral Zheng He's massive fleets across the oceans. However, China then turned inward, just as Europe began its age of discovery. The last imperial house was the Qing, founded by the Manchus, but by the 19th century it faced invasions and internal rebellions. The century of humiliation began, and in 1911, the empire fell. The Republic of China was born, but decades of turmoil followed, from warlords to civil war. In 1949, Mao Zedong founded the People's Republic of China, beginning a new, complex chapter. Today, China stands as a global power civilization that has been reborn countless times. From emperors to engineers, silk to silicon, the story of China is the story of endurance. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories like this. See you next time.